Most email marketing doesn't fail because of bad tools. It fails because of bad structure. You can have thousands of subscribers, send emails every week, and still make almost no sales. That's the frustrating reality for a lot of people trying to grow online. And the worst part is, it feels like you're doing everything right. But something is clearly off. In this video, we're going to break down why your email marketing isn't converting, what's actually going wrong behind the scenes, and what needs to change if you want to turn your list into real revenue. The first big problem is that most people treat email like a broadcasting tool instead of a conversion system. They write one message, send it to everyone, and hope for the best. There's no targeting, no segmentation, and no real strategy behind it. It's just send and pray. But people are different. They join your list for different reasons, at different stages, with different levels of interest. When you send the same message to everyone, you end up speaking directly to no one. That's why your emails feel ignored. The second issue is weak intent. A lot of email lists are built with the wrong audience. Maybe you used a generic lead magnet or ran ads that attracted curious people instead of buyers. So now you have a list full of people who like free stuff, but have no real intention to purchase. That creates a silent list. They open sometimes, maybe even click, but they don't convert. Not because your offer is bad, but because the audience was never aligned in the first place. Then there's the trust gap. People don't buy just because you show up in their inbox. They buy when they trust you, understand your value, and believe your solution is right for them. If your emails jump straight into selling without building that trust, you're asking for a commitment that hasn't been earned yet, and that leads to low conversions. Another common mistake is lack of follow-up. Most conversions don't happen on the first email, or the second, sometimes not even the fifth, but many people send one or two emails and stop. They assume the offer didn't work, when in reality, the system wasn't complete. Consistent, well-timed follow-up is what turns interest into action. Now let's talk about structure, because this is where everything starts to change. High-converting email marketing is not about individual emails. It's about the journey. From the moment someone joins your list, there should be a clear path. First, capture attention, then build trust, then increase desire, and only then present the offer. Most people skip steps. They go straight from, here's a freebie, to, buy this now, without warming up the relationship. And that's why conversions stay low. You need a system that moves people forward. This is where automation becomes powerful. Instead of manually sending random emails, you create sequences based on behavior. For example, if someone clicks on a link, they receive a different follow-up than someone who didn't. If they show interest in a specific topic, they get more content related to that. This creates relevance. And relevance is what drives conversions. Another key factor is message clarity. A lot of emails fail because they try to do too much. They include multiple ideas, multiple links, and no clear direction. Every email should have one goal, one message, one action. If the reader doesn't know what to do next within a few seconds, they'll do nothing. Clarity wins. Now here's the key insight most people miss. Email marketing is not about sending more emails. It's about sending the right message to the right person at the right time. That's the difference between a list that sits there and a list that generates consistent income. When you combine segmentation, automation, and a structured journey, everything changes. Open rates improve, clicks increase, and conversions finally start to happen. Because now your emails actually match what people want. So if your email marketing isn't converting right now, don't assume the channel is dead. Email is still one of the most powerful tools for building a business, but only if you treat it like a system, not a random activity. Fix the structure, and the results follow. If you want to go deeper into this and actually build a system that converts, subscribe to the channel. This is exactly what we break down here. And if you're serious about implementing this, there's a tool in the description that helps you automate your emails, segment your audience, and create high-converting campaigns without needing technical skills. That's the next logical step if you want to stop guessing and start building email marketing that actually works.